Articles related to Armenia include 1268 Cilicia earthquake, 1896 Ottoman bank takeover, 1965 Yerevan demonstrations, 1988 Spitak earthquake, 1992 in Armenian football, 1993 in Armenian football, 1993 summer offensives, 1994 in Armenian football, 1995 in Armenian football, 1995-96 in Armenian football, 1996-97 in Armenian football, 1997 in Armenian football, 1998 in Armenian football, 1999 Armenian parliament shooting, 1999 in Armenian football, 2000 in Armenian football, 32nd Chess Olympiad. Amaran the illustrious Abazai of Armenia, above Yan Abraham of Armenia, Achin or Achin Ashotsadna massacre, Ajika administration. For Western Armenia, administrative divisions of Armenia, Agdam Adznik Avstever Armenia, Erevan Airlines, Akdamar Island, Aktala, Aktamar 7, Akurian River, Ilashkurt, Martuni, Alaverdi, Alakalia, Vitul, Armenian Labour Party, Alma Johansson, Almaz, Yerevan, Amaras Monastery, Amatuni, Ambad, American Committee for Relief in the Near East, American University of Armenia, Anahit Anglani Anthem of the Armenian SSR, Anti-Armenianism, Antsavasic, Antsitina Paran, the Apex Theory, Apricotara, the Beautiful Arab Conquest of Armenia, Arabkia District, Arabkia, Yerevan, Aragatska, Umri, Aragatsotan, FC Armavir, Aramu, Iranian, Ararat, 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 Ararat Plain, Aras River, Aravan, Aravelian, Arba, Lijok, Akaruni, Akarunic architecture of Armenia, Agashti 2 of Urartu, Agashtis of Urartu, Arkalig, Armavia, Armavir, Armenia, Armed Forces of Armenia, Armenia, and the European Union, Armenia at the 1994 Winter Olympics, Armenia at the 1996 Summer Olympics, Armenia at the 1998 Winter Olympics, Armenia at the 2000 Summer Olympics, Armenia at the 2002 Winter Olympics, Armenia at the 2004 Summer Olympics, Armenia at the 2006 Winter Olympics, Armenia at the 2006 Winter Paralympics, Armenia Davis Cup Team, Armenia Fed Cup Team, Armenia in the Eurovision Song Contest 2006, Armenia in the Eurovision Song Contest 2007, Armenia in the Eurovision Song Contest 2008, Armenia National Football Team, Armenia National Rugby Union Team, Armenia Tree Project, Armenia Subatu and Suma, Armenia Azerbaijan Relations, Armenian Academy of Sciences, Armenian Air Defense, Armenian Air Force, Armenian Alphabet, Armenian American Political Action Committee, Armenian American Wellness Center, Armenian Apostolic Church, Armenian Army, Armenian Assembly of America, Armenian Battalions, Armenian Border Guard, Armenian Brotherhood Church, Armenian Calendar, Armenian casualties during World War I, Armenian casualties of deportations, Armenian Catholic Church, Armenian Chant, Armenian Chess Championship, Armenian College, Armenian Communist Party, Armenian Community of Dhaka, Armenian Congress of Eastern Armenians, Armenian Cucumber, Armenian Cup, Armenian Dance, Armenian Dances, Armenian Democratic Liberal Party, Armenian Diaspora, Armenian Diaspora in Europe, Armenian Diaspora in the Middle East, Armenian Diplomatic Missions, Armenian Distance Learning Network, Armenian Dram, Armenian Dress, Armenian Evangelical Church, Research. Armenian First League 2006, Armenian First League 2007, Armenian General Benevolent Union, Armenian Genocide, the Armenian Genocide, Armenian Gull, Armenian Highland, Armenian Hypothesis, Armenian Illuminated Manuscript, Armenian Irregular Units, Armenian Kingdom of Cilicia, Armenian Language, Armenian Legion, Armenian Literature, Armenian Mesopotamia, Armenian Mythology, Armenian National Assembly, Armenian National Awakening in the Ottoman Empire, Armenian National Committee of America, Armenian National Constitution, Armenian National Council of Karabakh, Armenian National Ice Hockey Team, Armenian National Movement, Armenian Needle Lace, Armenian Nobility, Armenian Notables deported from the Ottoman capital in 1915, Armenian Numismatic Society, Armenian Oak, Armenian Oblast, Armenian Parliamentary Election 2003, Armenian Parliamentary Election 2007, Armenian Presidential Election 2008, Armenian Passport, Armenian Patriotic Society of Europe, Armenian Philharmonic Orchestra, Armenian Postal Codes, Armenian Premier League 2005, Armenian Premier League 2006, Armenian Premier League 2007, Armenian Professional Society, Armenian Public Television, Armenian Quarter, Armenian Question, Armenian Quote, Armenian Research Center, Armenian Resistance, Armenian Revolutionary Federation, Armenian Revolutionary Songs, Armenian Rock Lizard, Armenian Ruble, Armenian School, Armenian Secret Army for the Liberation of Armenia, Armenian SSR, Armenian State Institute of Physical Culture, Armenian Stock Exchange, Armenian Super Cup, Armenian Surnames, Armenian Verbs, Armenian Volunteer Units, Armenian Workers' Communist Party, Armenian Workers' Union, Armenian American, Armenian Assyrian Relations, Armenian Azerbaijani War, Armenian Byzantine Battle, Armenian Greek Relations, Armenian Parthian War, Armenians in Australia, Armenians in Bulgaria, Armenians in Burma, Armenians in Cyprus, Armenians in Egypt, Armenians in Georgia, Armenians in Germany, Armenians in Greece, Armenians in Hungary, Armenians in India, Armenians in Indonesia, Armenians in Iraq, Armenians in Kuwait, Armenians in Lebanon, Armenians in Poland, Armenians in Romania, Armenians in Russia, Armenians in Singapore, Armenians in Syria, Armenians in the Czech Republic, Armenians in the Netherlands, Armenians in the Ottoman Empire, Armenians in Turkey, Armenians in Turkmenistan, Armenians in Ukraine, Armenian Tatar massacres, Armenian-Turkish relations, Armeno-Kipchak, Army-Shupriya people, Armros, Gazprom, Upper River, Upper Yegegnadzor, Arsacid dynasty of Armenia, Arsames I, Arsames II, Arsamos Artashat, Armenia, Artavizds I of Armenia, Artavizds II of Armenia, Artavizds III of Armenia, Artaxia dynasty, Artaxias I, Artaxias II, Artaxias III, Artic Artenes, Artok, Artsak State Museum, Artsruni, Arts Fashion, Arushavank Church, Ashkun, Ashot I, Ashot II, Ashot III, Ashtarig, Askaran Clash, Assyrians in Armenia, Atlantis, European Airways, Austrian Armenian Cultural Society, Ayaz, Iran, Irarat, Azat River, Asgayan, Joaf, Asnavanoy, Embayan, B. Bagran, Bagras, Bagratuni Dynasty, Bagrevand, Bagvati, Baklava, Baluni, Bambia, Banant Stadium, Bazian, the Battle of 40, Battle of Alexandropol, Battle of Arara, Battle of Artaxata, Battle of Avarar, Battle of Bagrevand, Battle of Bashabran, Battle of Dilmun, Battle of Kara Kilis, Battle of Kars, Battle of Kelbayar, Battle of Kasdur, Battle of Deri, Battle of Ultu, Battle of Randir, Battle of Sadarapat, Battle of Sarakamis, Battle of Tigran Aserta, Battle of Varnakert, Battle of Wadi Al-Kazandar, Belahuat Bino Noravank, BJNI, BKMA, Yerevan Blue Mosque, Yerevan Borscht Burek Buzluk by Urakan Observatory, Biogovan Byzantine Armenia, Byzantine Sassanid Wars, Benuni c. Calendar of Saints, Canadians of Armenian descent, capture of Shusha, Cataphract Cathedral of Ani, Armenian Cathedral of the Holy Cross, Caucasian Albania, Caucasus campaign, censuses of Armenia, Central Bank of Armenia, Chambarik Chachwilda, Charan Sarvin, Charlotte of Cyprus, Chazins, Aryans, Chereg, Chorpam, Tarkan, Church of St. John, Mastara, Church of St. Nurses, the Great Cilicia, Cinema of Armenia, Classical Armenian Coat of Arms of Armenia, Coat of Arms of Nagorno-Karabakh, Coat of Arms of the Armenian SSR, Cobra Communications in Armenia, Confederation of Trade Unions of Armenia, Conservative Party of Armenia, Constantine I of Armenia, Constantine II of Armenia, Constantine III of Armenia, Constantine IV of Armenia, Constantine V of Armenia, Constantine VI of Armenia, Constitution of Armenia, Constitutional Rights Union, Corduene CSK, Yerevan, Cuisine of Armenia, Culture of Armenia, Syrian and Candidus, D. Dadivanknar Allergies, Daranali Daru Inc., Dastika, David I and Hohan, David II of Lori, David of Sassan, David Beck, Deeb Dalaverdi, Defense Minister of Armenia, Defensive Vandajik, Democratic Party of Armenia, Democratic Republic of Armenia, Demographics of Armenia, Denial of the Armenian Genocide, DHOL, Dignity, Democracy, Motherland, Delusion, Dimaxian, Jafan, Jidreket, Dolma, Dudlak, DVIN, Artashat, Desirakun, Vartib, DZOPHQ, Dezoraj, Dezorapur, Eastern Armenia, Eastern Armenian language, Eastern Armenian verb table, Eastern Christian monasticism, Echmiads and Gospels, Economy of Armenia, Education in Armenia, Echikliatzi, Elections in Armenia, Elizabeth Paul, Governorate, Elish, Embassy of Armenia in Ottawa, Embassy of Armenia in Washington, Enziatsi, Erito of Armenia, Erebuni Airport, Erebuni Fortress, Erebuni, Yerevan, Erevan, Governorate, Erevan, Khanate, Eruan, Honey, Erukan, Expeditors, Extreme Points of Armenia, Fauna of Armenia, FC Arak, Ararat, FC Ararat, Yerevan, FC Artashat, FC Balance, FC Bentonat, Ijevan, FC Dynamo, Yerevan, FC Gansizakipan, FC Kilikia, Yerevan, FC Kotai, Kabavian, FC Masis, FC Mika, FC Punic, FC Sherek, FC Van Adzor, FC Yegud, FC Yerevan, FC Zavatnots, Fedain, Theraden, First Council of Constantinople, FK Gayumri, FK Karabakh, Fizili, Flag of Armenia, Flag of Nagorno-Karabakh, Flag of the Armenian SSR Foundation, Université Française en Arménie, Football Federation of Armenia, Foreign Relations of Armenia, Foreign Relations of Nagorno-Karabakh, The 40 Days of Musadar, 40 Martyrs of Sebast Franco, Armenian Relations, French-Armenian Legion, French-Armenian Agreement Fund for Armenian Relief, G. Garbelian Gajik I of Armenia, Gajik II Gansizar Monastery, Gardman Garagan, Karkatrian, Gralanik, Gani Gorge, Gartigava, Gegama Mountains, Gegagakunik, Genocide Remembrance Day, Gentuni, Geography of Armenia, Geographical Issues in Armenia, Georgian-Armenian War 1918, Getashan Garpamagazan, Chetsos Cathedral, The Golden-Headed Fish, Goltn Goran Boygoroska, Shavank Grand, Lodge of Armenia, Greater Armenia, Greeks in Armenia, Gregory of Narek, Gregory the Illuminator, Jita Shavank Guga Kalaustik Gulbenkian, Gayumri City Stadium, H.Din Q Hadrathagatsin Monastery, Hapat Monastery, Hagazian Armenian Logical Review, Halyahalva Hamazkayan Hamidian, Massacres Hamshernisan Repetakon Stadium, Hansith Harissa Harachavank Monastery, Haryasa Azihestani Azgayan Skortarkan Shajim, Kazmakapushan Haik Heritage Heather of Armenia, Heatham 2 of Armenia, Heth Umad's History of Armenia, History of Armenia, History of Nagorno-Karabakh, History of Nagorno-Karabakh, History of the Jews in Armenia, Hittite Haryasa War, Holy See of Cilicia, Homshetsi Horizon, Weekly Horom Citadel, House of Hassan Jalalian, Razdan River, Razdan Stadium, Human Rights in Armenia, Humus, Ice Hockey Federation of Armenia, Ijevan Impulse Division, Iran, Armenia Relations, Isaac of Armenia, Ishpunis of Urartu Islam in Armenia, J. Jabrail James I of Cyprus, Janus of Cyprus, Jermak John II of Cyprus, John Mamikonian Justice Commandos Against Armenian Genocide, K. Kaharan Kalbayar Kamancha Kamsarakan Kanak Hamkan as Yerevan Kanan Kapan Karabakh Karpat Karabakh Horse Karabakh Karnet Karbilian Karan Yerevan Karka and Kars Oblast Kasarivik Asik Ashtarik Kashkik Kavareme Kamakli Monastery, Kazakh Stadium, Kababgech Eris Monastery, Kelishan Kenuni, Kachka Destruction in Nakshivan, Kazkaldi, Khanate of the Caucasus, Khanas are Expedition, Kashko Yale Kojavand Korvarap Koronatsi Medal Koruni Khosrov 3 the Small, Kiba Kingdom of Armenia, Kingdom of Armenia, Kingdom of Lori, Kingdom of Vaspurakan, Kiruvabad Pogrom, Kirai 2 Kofta, Korduk, Koru and Kotaik Bri, Kotaik Stadium, Kozan, Adna Kumari, Gayumri, Araxes Culture, Kurdish Armenian Relations, Kurdistan, Uyezd, L. Lakan Corridor, Lamakan Lake, AKNA Lake, Harpy Lake, Kari Lake, Lessing Lake 7 Lake, Urmia Lake, Van Landmine. Situation in Nagorno-Karabakh. Languages of Armenia, Lavash Law and Unity Law Enforcement in Armenia, Law Enforcement in Nagorno-Karabakh. Lazarus Saturday League for the Liberation of the Peoples of the USSR, Leo I of Armenia, Leo II of Armenia, Leo III of Armenia, Leo IV of Armenia, Leo V of Armenia, Leo VI of Armenia, Leontine Martyrs, Lernigot Stadium, Lenamerds, Lernian Artsak, Lesser Armenia, LGBT rights in Armenia, Liberal Democratic Union of Armenia, Liberalism in Armenia, List of airports in Armenia, List of Armenian kings, List of Armenian Patriarchs of Jerusalem, List of castles in Armenia, List of cities in Armenia, List of diplomatic missions in Armenia, List of football clubs in Armenia, List of kings of Ani, List of kings of Urartu, List of monarchs of the Armenian Kingdom of Cilicia, List of newspapers in Armenia, List of political parties in Armenia, List of renamed cities in Armenia, List of volcanoes in Armenia, Little Ararat, Lori Province, Lori Vanads or Luis Ararat, Lutipri, M. Makaravank Monastery, Malaysia, Yerevan, Malkaz, Mamikonian, Manavazian, Mandakuni, Manic Depressive Psychosis, Manti Miraga Massacre, Miralik, Mardekert and Martuni, Offensives, Marie of Armenia, Martuni, Armenia, Marwenid, Marxist Party of Armenia, Mars Panate period, Mars Petuni, Masis Matar Matanadar and Matnikash. Medieval Armenia. Megri Melishus of Antioch. Melik Menus of Urartu. Merharinik Metsamor. Nuclear power plant. Metsamor site. Mers. Middle Armenian. Mighty Fatherland. Mika Stadium. Military history of Armenia. Military history of Nagorno-Karabakh. Matani Mithridates of Armenia. Mjej. Noon Emleh of Armenia. Monastery of Yedikilis. Mongol invasions of Georgia and Armenia. Moses of Korin. Mother Armenia. Mount Aragats. Mount Ararat. Moghsurn Mugni. Gospels. Musa Dar. Musizir Temple. Mush Charansavan. Mushki. Music of Armenia. My Brothers Road. N. Nagorno-Karabakh. Nagorno-Karabakh Autonomous Oblast. Nagorno-Karabakh Constitutional Referendum. 2006 Nagorno-Karabakh Defense Army. Nagorno-Karabakh Presidential Election. 2007 Nagorno-Karabakh War. Nari Stadium. Erat Yerevan. Nakhchivan. Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Nakhchivan Khanate. Namrun. Kalesi National Assembly of Nagorno-Karabakh. National Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts of Armenia. National Democratic Union of Armenia. National Foundation of Science and Advanced Technologies. National Hero of Armenia. National Unity. Nurkungetishan Nurses IV New Country. New Times. Nightark Nithates Norhan Noravank Norshraga Norihadig Noyembayin Navasak Treaty. Oxanamoktoikos Odson Old Armenian Olnut Operation Nemesis Operation Ring Ordunik Origin of the Armenians. Origin of the Bagratid dynasties. Orotid dynasty. Oshakan Ocean of Armenia. Ocean of Korikos. Ottoman Armenian casualties. Out-P. Palavuni. Pan-Armenian Games. Pan-Armenian National Movement. Pap of Armenia. Pastiama Patriarch. Photios of Constantinople. Partitionism. Pave Stosbus and Patakaran People's Party of Armenia. Pas Armenia. Persian Armenia. Peter of Sebastopilaf. Pitaplov Politics of Armenia. Politics of Nagorno-Karabakh. Polyactus Peruk. Postal History of Armenia. Post-Armenian Genocide Timeline. President of Armenia. President of Nagorno-Karabakh. Prime Minister of Armenia. Prime Minister of Nagorno-Karabakh. Princess Isabella of Armenia. Principality of Kharkov. Proto-Armenian language. Public holidays in Armenia. Pyotr Kotlyarevsky. Q. Kid Beruni Kanakzatan Kolian Kubadli. Queen Isabella of Armenia. Queen Karen of Armenia. Ramgavar Party. Rafsonian Ravisht Armenia. Recognition of the Armenian genocide. Religion in ancient Armenia. Religion in Armenia. Remposian Renewed Communist Party of Armenia. Republic. Republic of Mountainous Armenia. Republic Square. Republican Party of Armenia. Radamastis Rise. The Euphrates rivers and lakes in Armenia. Roman Catholicism in Armenia. Roman relations with the Armenians. Romanization of Armenian. Shtanishtani Ruben I of Armenia. Ruben II of Armenia. Ruben III of Armenia. Rubenid dynasty. Rule of law. Ruor Yerevan. Urzas I of Urartu. Urzas II of Urartu. Russian 102nd Military Base. Russian Armenia. Russian Armenian State University. Russo-Persian War. Russo-Persian War. Russo-Turkish War. Sagmos of Ankh Monastery. Sahak Bagratuni. Saharuni. Saliban. Sunbat Syndicacious Saint. Astvat Satzan. St. Blaise. St. Gallian Church. St. Gevork Church. St. Gregory the Illuminator's Church. Baku Saint Ribsheim Church. Ekmiadson. St. Mesrob. St. Narcissus. St. Negus Saint Stepanos Church. Smyrna Sames of Sophine Samtska Javaketi San Latzaro Degli Armeni San Arhan Sanatrusis the First of Armenia. Sadarapat Sadarapat Memorial. Sard-Uri Isama Sasang Reservoir Sasan Resistance Sasand Uprising Sasund Sea Davat Tank Regiment Satala Saz Scouting and Guiding in Armenia Seladi Selkunik Sempad of Armenia Sarat Seruans Shan 77 National Park Savanavank Shaban Karahisa Uprising Shadadid Shahumian Shamluf Shikaho State Preserve Sherek Airport Shula Veri Shomu Culture Shusha Shushi Shvi Siege of Van Saipan Vardenis Sizian Sayunia Dynasty Shivas Siwiniska Ijevanskar Rai Egmiadsnes Kif Yerevan Smabat Ismabat 2 Smabat 3 Social Democrat Hunchakian Party Society for Free Armenia Sofin Soviet 76th K.Y. Voroshilov Division Soviet 89th Taminian Rifle Division Spanduni Special Organization Spelling Reform of the Armenian Language 1922 to 1924 Sport in Armenia Ring State Engineering University of Armenia Stepanakert Stepanovan The Story of Zelvezia Suzhak Sumgate Pogrom Serpov Han Mkartich System of a Downsinik Kapansinik Province T. Tabile Takir Talan Armenia Tauklajeti Taran Tartatashir Tashir Dezoraj Tataf Tavish Taktef Hakalorteshi Baini Terpatuni Teruni Thaddeus Monastery Theus Pars Theodore Edward Dowling 3rd Mithridatic War Thoros I of Armenia Thoros II of Armenia Thoros III of Armenia 3 Pashas Tigran Arca Tigranes I Tigranes 3 Tigranes IV Tigranes the Great Tigranes V of Armenia Tigranes VI Armenia Timeline of Armenian History Timeline of Armenian National Movement Tiridates the 1st of Armenia Tiridates the 3rd of Armenia Timori Togama Tondrakians Toprakale Trade Unions in Armenia Traditional Armenian Orthography Transcaucasian Democratic Federative Republic Transcaucasian SFSR Transport in Armenia Treaty of Alexandropol Treaty of Batum Treaty of Gulistan Treaty of Kars Treaty of Moscow Treaty of San Stefano Treaty of Chevros Treaty of Turkmenche Trileti Culture Sakkadzor Ski Resorts Nakabid Skukak Katufagorts Arctic Tumanian Turkish Coffee Turkish Armenian War II Rubran Tushpa Udi People Ulysses Union of Communists of Armenia Union of Producers and Women United Communist Party of Armenia United Labour Party Upper Armenia Euro-Russian language Euro-to for Resistance UTIK V. Vafhanavank Vahe Vafhevuni Varampalavuni Varamashan Church Vakafly Van Yerevan Van Turkey Van Adzor Vanand Vanik Armenian Kingdom Virajnuni Varastates Vardenis Vartab Vartavar Vayk Varyotsdzedo Alvedi Viceroyalty of the Caucasus Visa Policy of Argentina Voji River Voki Vorotan River W. War between Armenia and Iberia War between Armenia, Rome and Iberia Parthia Water Day We Are Our Mountains Western Armenia Western Armenian Language Western Armenian Verb Table Wide Genocide Wildlife of Armenia Wilsonian Armenia Writers Union of Armenia Exarches of Armenia Y. Jazadis in Armenia Yegegnadzor Yefisharkul Monastery Yegwajira Blur Yerazank Yerevan Yerazu Yerevan Yerevan Brandy Company Yerevan Lake Yerevan Metro Yerevan State Linguistic University Yerevan State Medical University Yerevan State Musical Conservatory Yerevan State Pedagogical University Yerevan State University Yerevan TV Tower Yerevan United Yerevan Zoo Yerevan Avia Yeritsmankans Monastery Ukia Yuvandashat Armenia Yuvandashat Yerevantai Yildiz Attempt Z. Zarata Sakarad Armenia Sakarad Mzugzeli Zangasur Mountains Zangilan Zankazor Goris Zaravanzitun Resistance Zenobglak, Zitunsian Zerna Zavartnots International Airport.